Hodgey are going back home from Phoenix. We spent the weekend with Ashley and Kat. I'm leaving to go back home next weekend, and I really didn't know what to do with Hodgey because, you know, he's been going through his nonsense. So the plan was I was gonna come to Phoenix and Ashley and Kat were gonna watch him, but you know, that whole thing happened last week. So now the plan changed to we're gonna see how Hodgey would be this weekend, and if he was fine, I was gonna leave him here and then come back and then, you know, go from there. But over the weekend it kind of got worse. He started doing this little breathing spasm things, and he's if he does too much physical activity, he'll start pretty much not being able to breathe. It sounds like he has, like, I don't know, he has like no lung capacity, and it's just all of these things are like a good sign of heart failure, you know, according to Google, and it's kind of what goes with what the doctor was saying. So it's like, what do you do? You know, he's he was last night he was having a really hard time breathing, and like as you can see right now, he's not laying down. He's having a hard time breathing, especially laying down. So he'll sit up. Oops. He'll sit up and breathe that way. But like, what you know, what do you do with that? Okay, wait, mom's calling. What you doing? You mad? You mad you're not sitting in the front? Huh? Well, you cannot fit. The seat's small as shit. So after thinking to myself for the past 3 hours driving from Arizona to California, I think the best thing to do right now for Hodgey is to put him to sleep, because he's trying really hard to go to sleep. Sleeping is like his favorite thing. He'll sleep through anything. He'll come up to you and just sleep at your feet. He'll do all that. Like, I remember when anytime I'd be working, he'd go to sleep, but every few hours he'd wake up and put his head on my lap and be like, yo dude, you cool? And then that would be, you know, what he would do. And that was, you know, perfect for me. But he's trying his hardest to go to sleep, as you can see. His favorite thing in the world. But when he lays down, he can't breathe at all. So it's kind of sad. I've been crying. I cried already too much, but I know that's the best thing for him, because he just wants to go to sleep, and I don't like him not being able to. So I'm glad I came out to California, or I came out to Arizona, because he got to be with people that love him and animals that, you know, probably made him not feel lonely, which is better than just staying home and, you know, being alone in our bedroom. But yeah, I think this is the last time Hodgey will go on my road trips with me. He's always been the best road trip person, because I can sing to him and he doesn't give a shit, even though I sing terribly. And we listen to the same songs over and over and over again, like when Moana came out. But I think that's the best thing for him, because he's really struggling. He can't walk for more than, I don't know, a little bit, when he starts panting and heaving, and it's terrible. And, you know, everything that's been happening just points to pretty bad heart failure. His lungs are filling with fluid. He can't throw up. He can't drink. He can't eat. And I'm hoping that this whole process is not bad for both of us, because I'll probably be a wreck. But you know, we'll get to that when we get to that. So I don't know. We'll see. I was thinking about it too, and I don't know the whole process of, like, you know, after the euthanasia. I'm assuming they'll refer me to, you know, either taking the body if I want to bury it, which I can't really do because I live in LA, you know. But I want to take his ashes, if possible. I want to take his ashes and I want to bring him to the Pacific Ocean, because that's my ocean. And I remember first moving to LA and showing him, and he loved it. He was frolicking in the waves. He didn't understand what the waves were because he's so used to lakes and shit, but he loved the ocean. Probably almost as much as I do. So I want to take him back, you know, after. I don't want to keep him. It'll just make me sad. I want him to be happy. I don't know. When I do that, I'll probably make a big deal about it, but it'll probably end up being like the Big Lebowski kind of thing, where just in a coffee can or something. Because that's just how we've always been. I mean, for the first fucking 5 years of his life, he slept in a laundry basket. And yeah, that's just us. That's my bulldog. So I don't know. We're about 166 miles from LA, so the closer I get, I'm gonna give the vet a call and see where we go from there. So, see, he's trying to sleep. But I just talked to some people, and I thought it was so cool because this is the first. So I reopened my Facebook and I put all the Forever Hodgey videos on it. And I got tons of messages from, like, new people that have never watched those, and it was cool because they're like, oh, these are so good, you should make more, and like they love his videos, Hodgey, Forever Hodgey. And of course they saw the third, you know, the other sad ass video I made, and calling back telling me they're sorry. Like no, don't be sorry about watching his videos and enjoying them. That's why I made them. And I'm pretty sure if Hodgey was not an idiot, which he is, that he would love the fact that we made you laugh, or we made you want to watch more, or all that, because that's what they're for. They were made to celebrate me and him, and I'm glad. And what's dope too is videos. I mean, videos, in my opinion, they never die. Like, especially now with all this digital shit, like, regardless of what happens to the world, YouTube crashes, whatever, those videos will be forever somewhere. And I think that's sick. Like, Hodgey will be somewhere, like, forever. Be on the internet, be on my hard drives, be on somewhere. But those happy times will always exist, and I love that. So, like, I've cried so much already, and I'm sad this is happening, but at the same time, it's like, it could always be worse. I mean, I could regret, you know, not doing this or not doing that with my dog, but we've done so many things. We've lived in Arizona and did stupid shit there, and we moved to Utah together. He was with me the entire time, and we went in the mountains, and we went fishing, and we played in the snow. Then we moved to LA, and he was there when, you know, I, you know, got back on track and followed what I always wanted to do in LA and Hollywood, and do that. And he was always there. So I think that's so sick. And, you know, Hodgey's not my son. He's my best friend, and he's been my best friend. And even during the times when, you know, I felt like I didn't have anybody, he was always there, and it was just, you know, cool. So I feel Hodgey lived a super happy life, you know, being a dog from the fucking dog pound. And I think that's really what he deserves. So, know, I'm like 3 hours out of LA, so we'll see what happens. Yep. I love you, puppy. My good boy. Yeah? You're my good boy. We're almost home. Good boy.
You can go in peace, okay, buddy? It's okay. Can I get pressure, please? Thank you.
That's just happy to see him now.
Sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm listening to his heart. And I gave him the sauce solution. This should be his next.
Yeah, I know you.
So he might still twitch, and that's from the injection, but I don't hear a heartbeat on him. You want to spend some time with him private in our room to visit your class? Yeah, we can put you back in the room now, okay? I'm sorry.
Baby. Thank you, baby. Love you. So, it sucked. On the way to LA, I was hoping to bring him back to Hollywood, where we saw the specialist, but I don't know. He just got worse in the back seat. He couldn't lay down, he couldn't breathe. When I got here, I don't even know where the fuck I am, but we got here and he was just bad. I brought him in and they saw him and they immediately took him back, which I love, because if I went to the one in Hollywood, they'd be like, oh, you have to wait and fill out these things. But it's like, it's my puppy. So yeah, I brought him back there. He wasn't breathing well. He was super purple tongue, super purple gums. He was not getting any oxygen to his head. And so I went inside and brought him in. They brought him in immediately, gave him oxygen. And I started filling out paperwork. And I don't know, I guess the doctor came back in and told me that he's dying like right now. So they wanted to give him the euthanasia, you know, at that moment, which I was ready for. It still sucked, but I was ready for it. So I was just there with him as he went, and I was glad. I didn't want him like spazzing out and seizuring in the backseat of a car in LA traffic, of all things. So I'm glad that we went to this place and went to the vet, and it's a small little vet place. I'll find out the name of the place later, but they cared, and I love that. They knew there was nothing that could be done. They knew my decision was the right one. They made me feel good, which helped me, which was awesome. It sucks, but that, in my opinion, was the best possible thing that could have happened. So, thank you for over the past so many years watching Forever Hodgey, enjoying Forever Hodgey. I'm glad that people are still watching it, showing friends and families and blah 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 blah, watching their big screen TVs. I only have like fucking 300 views per video, but knowing how much it means to people was the best thing ever. I'm sure Hodgey, if he was not an idiot, would understand that. And he knows, you know. And I call him an idiot because he's my idiot, okay? He's you know, he's my puppy. But now, you know, I feel whatever happened just now was the best situation that could have happened for him, and I think for me too. It was fast, it was as easy as possible, and I'm glad that, you know, this has happened instead of a stupid something else. I don't know. I feel like I was as helpful as possible, and I think that means a lot for him, you know. I'm just glad that it's over for him. He doesn't need to suffer anymore. He can finally go to sleep. His favorite thing to do. Sleep, sleep, sleep. I think it's hilarious too, because I don't know if you know, but Hodgey does like the most stupid things in front of people. If a guy's like trying to cut the grass, he'll shit right where the guy's cutting grass. Or if like there's a family, I don't know, like a cute family enjoying themselves at the park or something, he decides to like fucking rub his ass on the grass or something. He always does that. I like, he's an idiot, but I know he's fucking doing that. He's a genius at the same time of embarrassing me. So like when he did that, when they put him down, of course he's gonna plop his tongue out, flop his ears all over the damn place. And when I had my time in the room with him by ourselves, it was just, I couldn't help but smile, because he's still being an idiot even though he's gone. No, that's just Hodgey. And I think that's pretty funny. But yeah, I'm gonna go home, make this last Forever Hodgey video probably, because this is my way of keeping it together. Makes me happy. I like making videos, especially with my dog. And yeah, thank you so much for everything over all the years, for loving Hodgey as much as I did, as much as you could. But he's in a better place. I never said bye. I don't say bye, because there's always, you know, you're always going to see them again, regardless of what you believe in. It's always there. They're always there. So I didn't say bye. I never said bye to him. I never said bye to my other dogs. I never said bye to my grandma. I just never say bye. They're never gone. I'm just kind of lucky that, you know, we have videos of Hodgey that will never be gone. We can always enjoy that. Yeah. I love you, puppy.